just because the resistance is activated, it doesn't mean that the patient is really conscious of the
Mm,
resistance. They're
mm,
just enacting it. They're just doing it.
mm,
So by getting him to give it a voice, that's a way of separating from the resistance.
mm,
Look at it from a distance and to give it a voice, getting to know it. So it's out here
mm.
as opposed to ego-syntonic,
Connect, yeah.
fused with it. So it's
Mm-hmm.
also a way of trying to create some ego-dystonicity to the resistance.
Therapist. Can we try to get to know the other part of you, the part that fights your feelings right now? If that part of you had a voice, what would it want to say right now about revealing your inner thoughts and feelings? Patient. Wow. His voice quivers. I don't know that person very much, honestly. Therapist. And now tears are coming again. How are you reacting to this question?
That's very interesting what you just did there, because I don't feel like that's normal ISTDP.
Yeah, so the thing is this, that I have found that when you help the patient become more conscious of their inner conflict,
Mm-hmm.
it helps them really turn against the resistance. So you want to make the resistance more conscious. In other words, it's hard to turn against resistance when that resistance isn't more conscious. You can't really say no to something, but before it's right in front of you and it's in bold relief and it's right there, you can really see it.
Right. Okay.
So what I'm doing is designed to flesh out his conflict and bring it into bold relief so he's more conscious
Mm-hmm.
of this conflict, of his resistance and of his will to get better.
Mm,
That resistance is more fleshed out and more out in the open. He's in
mm-hmm.
much, much better position to genuinely turn against it and have more access to his feelings.
Mm, mm-hmm.
I agree that I don't think I have seen that written about in like some ISTDP textbook or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it makes a lot of sense to me that you need to make it conscious. I guess maybe normal ICB teaches us that, the resistance is at the forefront, and because people resist against you, so therefore I think they just address it maybe. But I think I like how you're saying, like, you're almost treating it as if it's a person, right? Like, talk to me about it, and that part of you, because it is a part of them that came out as a protective mechanism. So yeah, it's a very graceful way of doing it, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. I mean,
Hmm.
just because the resistance is activated, it doesn't mean that the patient is really conscious of the
Mm,
resistance. They're
mm,
just enacting it. They're just doing it.
mm,
So by getting him to give it a voice, that's a way of separating from the resistance.
mm,
Look at it from a distance and to give it a voice, getting to know it. So it's out here
mm.
as opposed to ego-syntonic,
Connect, yeah.
fused with it. So it's
Hmm.
also a way of trying to create some ego-dystonicity to the resistance, in addition,
Yes.
more conscious.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, makes sense to me now. Now that we explain it.
All right, good, good,
Yeah.
great.